Creality Ender-3 V2 Review. The Creality Ender-3 V2 is a budget-priced 3D printer that requires assembly. It produces prints of good quality, but the print bed can be difficult to maintain level. The measurements of the Ender-3 V2 are 24.4 by 18.7 by 18.5 inches and it weighs 17 pounds. In comparison to the original Prusa i3 Mx Plus, a costlier open-frame model favored by 3D printing enthusiasts. The Ender-3 V2 has a slightly wider and deeper build area of 9.8 by 8.7 by 8.7 inches. The Prusa i3 series design closely resembles the Ender-3 V2. Any cubic Viper also has a similar look and has a build area of 10.2 by 9.6 by 9.6 inches. A carriage supports the printer's build platform and moves in and out on the base powered by a power supply within it. A slot for a microSD card and USB is available on the base too. The base of the printer includes a tool drawer for holding various tools, such as wrenches, cleaning needles, and Allen keys. The Viper printer also has a tool drawer, but it may not close completely. On the back of the base, you will find an on-off switch and a voltage switch that must be adjusted based on your location's voltage requirements. There are two vertical beams beside the build platform called extrusions. These should not be confused with the printing nozzle. At the top, a crossbar bridges the pair. The extruder is held by another horizontal beam that moves up and down between the extrusions using a vertical screw and rubber wheels. The spool holder for filament is attached to the top crossbar, while an LCD is bolted on the base to the right of the build platform. A plastic nut, measuring about an inch in diameter, holds the spool holder dowel in place. The nut is attached to the dowel and should be unscrewed by hand, similar to opening a childproof pill bottle cap. However, it did not budge when we tried to remove it manually. To detach the nut from the dowel securely, we had to use a wrench that could open wide enough. During my concurrent testing of Creality's Ender-5 Pro, which also uses the same dowel and nut combo, the Ender-3 V2 is sold as a kit and doesn't have a pre-assembled version. To set it up, the parts must be connected together. Building the V2 is more complex compared to other printers like the original Prusa Mini or any Cube Viper, taking several hours for basic construction and troubleshooting. The V2 includes the tools needed for assembly, but additional tools may be required to address any issues. It is not recommended for those seeking a simple plug-and-play option. Closed-frame printers and pre-assembled models like the Prusa i3 Mx Plus are better suited for that purpose, though the latter comes at a higher price point than the V2. The user manual for the Ender-3 V2 is mainly a setup guide. It has English and Chinese text throughout and includes front and rear diagrams of the printer with numbered parts. The manual also features a spec sheet, and a comprehensive parts list, and includes illustrations and names for each part. The assembly instructions consist of small diagrams, some of which are difficult to view. One diagram confused me until we used a magnifier to see it more clearly. The instructions provided in the guide are brief, so we watched additional third-party Ender-3 V2 assembly videos for further guidance. The user manual has a flowchart diagram at the back which outlines the steps for setting up and using the printer. The chart includes a section on memory card issues and ends with printing completion. The font used in the diagram is small and can be difficult to read at times. The Ender-3 V2 from Creality is designed for easy assembly and operation, suitable for beginners.